And welcome. Hello, everybody. Today is Tuesday, March 18th, 2025. And I am back home after a few days in the wonderful city and the wonderful French city of Montreal. I had to think for a minute there. I almost said Quebec because Montreal is so freaking French. You go there, you feel like you're in France because it's so French, and you legitimately feel like you are in a European city because it just has that cosmopolitan, ooh, look at me, I'm European feeling about it, even though it's literally just an hour and 20-minute plane ride from where I live. So I hope everybody is doing great. I am doing fantabulous. I thought today we will jump right into it. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to start with a new prototype of a project. What I'm hoping to accomplish tonight is I want to create kind of a blob of a building that we can walk into. That's our goal. That's it. It's going to be a new Unity project. It's going to use, I think I want to use the older one here. And I don't even want to think about this too much. This is about a project that we talked a little bit about the last time I did a live stream. We're going to call it Home 001. All right, let's just do Home Prototype 001 is what we're going to call it for now. What is this? DFS. I don't even know what I was thinking of. Oh, I know what I was thinking of. DFS, of course, is the name Dogfinger Studios. Actually, we'll go ahead and we'll keep this name here as the folder. I don't know if it's going to... We'll just do that. Will it create a new folder? See, this is the problem. I'm going to get hung up on this because I don't know. Okay, locate. Is it going to create a folder under this of the project name? Now I need to know. And these are the little things that just I will get hung up on and I'll become obsessed about it. Let me load up Explorer over here. So what I'm curious to know is it going to create the project inside of this folder? Meaning that let me just click create and see what happens. Okay, still hasn't created anything. We're still waiting. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong monitor. Okay, it's over here on this monitor. Okay, let's bring that over there. Okay, we got that. We're doing good. We're hanging in there. Okay, it's taking its time. Okay, see, it did. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Let me just cancel this because now we have to start over. this is the problem. I am like a little OCD with these things. The issue was I didn't know if creating the project would create the project inside of this folder or if that was the folder. Do you see what I mean? It's a subtle difference. It's a very subtle difference. But let's now that I know the answer, I can start over. So basically what it was doing is it was creating a folder, and I didn't know if it was going to create a folder or if it was just going to create the project inside of the folder that you told it. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll start over. So I hope everybody's doing great. I debated whether or not to stream when I was in Montreal. I didn't know. I couldn't decide, and ultimately ended up not doing it, mainly because here when I'm streaming, like I have this nice desktop, I have this whole setup, but when I'm on the road, all I have is my laptop, really. And that was kind of like, and that's kind of the thing that's kind of stopped me from streaming when I'm on the road to begin with, because I travel a lot. I think I talk about that. I have an entire YouTube channel dedicated to my travels with over 30,000 subscribers now. And so if I'm traveling a lot, I end up not streaming a lot, and that's a part of the consistency. For example, here it is, March 18th. I already know that I am leaving in less than a month for 3 weeks. I will be spending 2 weeks in Fiji and 1 week in San Francisco. Quite a difference, I know, but the point is like, okay, well, when I'm on that, will I stream? Should I stream? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think at some point, if I really want to kind of build any kind of reliable or consistent audience, I'm going to have to stream with consistency. And that is going to mean streaming while I'm traveling, which isn't the most terrible thing, but here's a trick, or here's kind of a challenge when it comes to going to Fiji. So here I already have it. So Washington, D.C. is the time zone that I'm kind of based out of now. Here is Fiji, where I'm going to be. I'm going to be exactly, according to this, I'm going to be 12 hours ahead. 12, I think it's a little different, but 12, 5. No, it's 7. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm going to be 16 hours ahead. I was going to say that the math wasn't math in there. So you could see here, 7:06 p.m. It is 11, but here's the tricky part. It is 11:06 a.m. tomorrow in Fiji. It's literally tomorrow. It is Wednesday morning. So if I I normally stream, I guess I could, right? Because I stream at 7 p.m., which is going to be 11 a.m. Fiji time. 11 a.m. Fiji time. I'm going to be streaming at 11 a.m. in Fiji. I mean, I suppose I could. It gets really challenging, like if I want to talk to work people. So here, let's say these are the hours that I will be dealing, are that most people that I interact with in terms of a day job. If I can get this thing why can't I get this over here? Oh my God. Oh my, this is, okay, here we go. So here are the main hours that I would be dealing with from like a work perspective. So the work day is going to start around midnight for me, and it's going to end at around 9 a.m. The exact opposite of when I will be working. So it's going to be a challenge working there. Streaming might not be a challenge though if I'm streaming at 11 a.m., right? That's not that big of a deal. 11 a.m. It would be like a morning show for me, live from Addy, Fiji. But the challenging part about it is that it would, if I do consistently want to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm actually going to have to stream on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So the trip to Fiji is going to be bizarre. It's going to be bizarre because it's going to be the first time that I will have ever crossed the international date line. So you can see, from where I'm at roughly, and Fiji's down here. I think, yeah, it's right here. So this line right here, this line that comes across and then it does this like weird kind of makes like an anchor, almost like a T, like a sideways T shape. That's the international date line. So when I fly from California to Fiji, I think that's Fiji, I will cross. Of course, I'm not going to fly in this direct of a line, but I'm going to cross the international date line. Now, I did go to this part of the world not that like about in 2023 when I went to Tahiti, which is somewhere. Tahiti is like somewhere around here. Yeah. Okay. Wait. There's French Polynesia. Right. So I was close. So here you actually you stay on this side of the international date line. So when I was there, I was 6 hours behind, and that wasn't terrible because I am an early riser. I usually get out of bed at about 6 o'clock, right? 6:30 is sleeping in. So when I was in Tahiti, I got up even a little earlier. I would get up around 5:30, but so 5:30, and that would be usually around 11 or 12 o'clock here. Well, in Fiji, it's going to be a bit of a different story because if I get up, let's say I get up at 5 o'clock, it's going to be 1 p.m. here. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. But I'm only doing it for a week. I'm only going to be working for a week. I'm going to be there for 2 weeks, and I'm taking 1 week of vacation, and then I am So it's going to be. It's going to be an interesting trip because I like I said, this will be the first time, but this will be the first time I cross the international date line. So what happens is I leave from LA Sunday evening, I think at like 11 or like 10:30 in the evening, Sunday evening. And then I fly for 11 hours, right? So that would be Sunday or Monday, 11 a.m. California time, I would get to Fiji. However, since I've crossed the international date line, I will actually arrive on Tuesday at like 5 a.m. or something like that. 6 hours. Anyway, but I know that all I know is I get into Fiji at around 6 a.m. Tuesday morning. But here's the bizarre part. When I come home, I leave Fiji at like, it's in the evening. Let's say 10 p.m. 10 p.m. on, I think it's a Saturday. 10 p.m. on Saturday, I leave Fiji. I fly to San Francisco, and I arrive in San Francisco at like noon on Saturday. So technically, I will arrive in California before I left in Fiji, which is bizarre. So that day that I lose on the way there, I gain it back when I come home. I've been looking at another. I know I was talking about programming. That I promised you I was going to program, but now I'm just talking about traveling for a minute. Another trip I'm looking at is circumnavigating the world, and I know myself, and I know like my limits in terms of discomfort. And I think I could do it in about 8 days, where that would give me like a trip. I think it was from California to New Zealand. Well, first it was like California to New Zealand, then New Zealand to, I think it was Singapore. Where's Singapore? Singapore is like here or something. Where the hell is Singapore? Where is Singapore? Singapore, I know, is a small island. Let's just say it's here. Okay, let's just say okay. But anyway, but the trip circumnavigating the world would be from like California to New Zealand to, I think it actually was Bangkok, and then to London, and then back home to basically the Washington D.C. area. And then that would give me like a day or two in each place. Although I think what AI came up with was actually going eastward. So I would actually go to London first, then I would go to Thailand, then I would go to New Zealand, then I would go to California, then I'd come back. And the trick about a technical circumnavigation of the globe is you have to cross the equator and you can't backtrack. I think the backtracking is part of it, yeah. But you can't backtrack, and you have to cross the equator. So that might be coming up later this year. I might do that just kind of as as a endurance thing, just to see if I can do it, just to make myself uncomfortable. But anyway, let's get to it. Now, we had another project where I created a basic floor. I created some walls. So I don't remember really. I kind of remember how to do that a little bit. But let's see if I can. Okay, wait a minute. All right. So let's just go to AI. All right, let me come over here for a minute with my AI projects. I don't need you guys seeing everything I'm working on. Okay, so here is the AI project, ChatGPT project with everything else. I've been talking to it about this game. Okay, I can go to the prototype development. Did it already give me some instructions? Foundation and setup. Okay, create a project Unity with default 3D settings. Check. Import any essential packages. We'll hold off on that. Okay, use placeholder geometry. Cubes, simple floors for a small subset of the tower. Ground floor, 9. Okay, so let's start here. Let's actually. Okay, I have created a 3D project. Help me create a floor. Now, again, I already did this in the other project that we kind of like that I showed you a little bit of, but you know, I don't remember how to do any of it. That's part of the problem with AI is you ask AI how to do these things. I remember the project where I was working on where I was doing a lot of TypeScript. Do I feel like I learned TypeScript? No. But I wrote everything in TypeScript. Correction. AI wrote everything for me in TypeScript. I kind of edited the TypeScript as needed and modified it as needed. And maybe that's a better word than trying to say edited it. I modified it as needed. But I certainly didn't learn or actually retain any of that TypeScript. It was all very just like ephemeral, very transient, in my brain, out my brain. That was it. It was kind of like and here's an interesting thing. It was kind of like scrolling through YouTube Shorts. You retain it, but then it's gone almost as quickly as you've watched it. And this was something that like I was kind of reading about the younger generations and YouTube Shorts and TikToks and everything. I don't do TikTok. But here is something that I thought was really interesting. It was, think back to the last time that you were doing like a scrolling session, assuming you do that. I would assume most people do that these days. Think back to the last time you were doing a scrolling session. Do you remember any of those? And I remember when this question was presented to me, I was like, do I? And like I'm thinking back, like we got home from the airport and I laid down in bed for about a half hour. I wasn't working today. I took the day off, so I didn't have to do anything. So I just laid down in bed for a half hour, thankful to be back in my bed. And it was like, well, did it? Did I mean, like, do I remember any of those TikToks? Not or shorts or anything? Not really. You have 25 responses from 01 remaining. What? $200 a month. I'm already giving you $20 a month. Oh, man. Okay, whatever. We're just going to have to work with what we got. Okay, open Unity Editor. Make sure you are in a 3D scene and have the scene view. Check. Okay. In the hierarchy window, right-click and select 3D Object Plane. Here? 3D Object Plane. Perfect. This automatically creates a plane in the game object scene. In the inspector panel, set the position to your desired location and scale to make the plane larger if needed. 10 by 1 by 10 for a big floor. Okay, so let's see. Scale 10 by 1 by 10. Okay, this all seems very familiar. The position is 0, 0, 0. Okay. Rename and organize. To keep your scene organized, rename the plane to floor or ground floor. Okay. Level floor. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize. It didn't even dawn on me that we're back into the ambient horror music. All right, I got to check something over here. All right, just give me a minute. Sorry, I know you guys hate this, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, back to the show, back to the stream. Sorry, guys, didn't mean to neglect you. Rename and organize. Okay, so we've had level floor. We can put that at the top. I think that should, I mean, it's the floor. It really should be at the bottom, but it is what it is. Assign a material. Right click, create material, choose a shader. Okay, I still don't quite understand what shaders are, but that's okay. I don't think we need to right now. Choose a shader, then drag and drop a texture like wood, concrete, or tile in the albedo slot. Okay, create a new material in your project. All right, so how do I do that? Okay, here's all my packages. My packages. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's see. Free. Is it? Do I want a tile, a texture? What is it? A material. Free. I'm just gonna look up free Unity materials. I think we just want to look for a regular old ground, like a floor, like a grass. Let's look up ground. Snowy grass. I like snow. Okay, how do I download this? Okay, perfect. 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 How do I download it? Open image. Okay, this is it. This is. I don't know if that's going to be quite what I want, but we're going to do it anyway. File. Okay, easy, easy. Okay, let's go over here for a minute. Okay, we're going to have file. Perfect. And I think I can just. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Look, it's a snowy ground. All right. Now, AI was saying, choose a shader, then drag and drop a texture. Right click, create material. Oh, wait a minute. Let's try this. Let's delete this. Let's kind of start over. Right click. Wait, what was it? It was create. Right click, create material. Create material. Here we go. Okay. So I guess here is where, okay, albedo, I want normal shader. Choose a shader, then drag and drop a texture like wood or into the albedo slot. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, so if we go over here, we do this. Okay, and then we select. Oh my God. Okay. Well, wait. Well, then how do I create it? Do I need to create a texture? Render texture. Create a new material in your project. Choose a shader. Okay. Where can I find shader? Shader. So I have standard. We're going to stick with standard, okay? Choose a shader, then drag and drop a texture into the albedo slot. Albedo slot. This is the albedo slot. Oh. Okay. So I selected the texture. I put that in there. Drag the new material onto the plane in the scene or the hierarchy to apply it. Okay. So I can... Why is it so dark? I don't understand. Source. Rendering mode cutout. What about fade? What about transparent? Okay, we're going to go back to opaque. I don't understand why it looks that way. Tiling offset from shader. Okay, this says 2000. I have no idea what that is. What if I change it to 10? Did absolutely nothing. What if I change it to 50,000? Absolutely nothing again. Render queue. Okay. What about this? Oh, okay, that makes it darker. Wait a minute. We're getting somewhere. This. Okay. Let's just run this and see what happens. I don't. It's obviously it's not going to do anything. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I don't have any controls. I don't have anything. Okay, I think Control D. I thought Control D was how you ended it. Ended it is how you stopped it. All right, so let's keep going. Interplay mode. If you have a player controller, okay, right now you have a simple floor. The default plane is has a collider attached, so your player won't fall through. I don't want to create a floor via script. Okay, I've done this. Okay, great. We have a floor. Help me create a player character. Help me create a player character. All right. I don't want to do anything manual because I'm simply, this is all. I'm simply not advanced enough, so I think we should try. This is Unity 21 plus. Okay, we're using Unity 2022, so that's fine. Okay, go to Window Package Manager. Where? Oh, Window Package Manager. Okay, easy. Switch to Unity Registry. Top left drop down. Easy. Search for starter assets or character controller. Let's go character controller. Nothing. Characters and animation. 4 packages. Well, what are those 4? Packages, okay. No, that's not what I want. Search for starter assets. Is there starter assets? Oh. Packages included. No. Okay. Search for. If you can't find them, you can download standard assets from the Unity, though the official package is so much outdated. Maybe. You know what? I feel like we did do the manual route when I originally did this. So let's just try that. Add a capsule. That's what I'm pretty sure that's what I did. In the hierarchy, right click, add 3D object. Capsule. Okay, let's close this. Rename it to player. Okay. Position it at 0, 1, 0. Okay. Whoops. 0, 1. Oh, wait. No, not rotation. Position. I don't know how it got to 30. 0, 1, 0. Perfect. Add a camera. Create a new camera if you don't have one already. I have one. I do. I have one. Okay. position. Okay, add a camera. Okay, position it behind or above the capsule in the scene for a quick third-person view. But I want first person. Regenerate. Option B, but with a first person, with an FPS POV. All right, so we're going to do the kind of the manual version of this. No built-in controllers. This example handles WASD movement, mouse look for horizontal and vertical, jump and gravity. Okay, that's perfect. We've added the capsule, we've positioned it. With the player capsule selected, go to Inspector. Okay. Click Add Component and search for Character Controller. Adjust the height and radius if needed. For first person, you might want to reduce the capsule height to 1.8 to match a typical human perspective. Height. 1.8. Perfect. Child a camera to the player. What does that mean? Add a new... Why am I adding a new camera? For what? Why? Okay, no. Do I have to do step 2 if I already have a main? Answer the question and regenerate all the steps again. I feel like I should switch to. I'm switching to the older model. I'm going to try not to focus on that, but I do feel that like, oh no, something terrible's happening. Okay. You don't have to child your existing main camera to the player object, but for a first-person perspective, it's highly recommended. If the camera isn't parented to or otherwise following the player, you'll have to write additional code to keep it synced with the player's position and rotation. Childing the camera, okay, below is a... Okay. All right. If you already have a main camera, you can drag and drop the main camera onto the player's capsule in the hierarchy to make it the child of a player. Okay, perfect. Okay. Alternatively, okay. Create first-person movement script. In the project window, right-click Create Script. FPS movement. Oh dear. Okay, let's see. We got that. We're doing this. Perfect. Easy. Open and edit. Excuse me. Now this should do perfect. This did. Okay, yes. Yes, I trust the all. I just realized something. Look, it still did it. I must have done something wrong. All right, we're just going to have to go with it. We're going to go with it. Sign in to use your... I already have... All right, just give me a minute, guys. For some reason, I have to sign in to Visual Studio Code. Okay. Do you want to install the recommended Unity extension from Microsoft for this repository? Sure. The Unity extension provides C# developers with a lightweight and streamlined Unity develop experience in Visual Studio Code. It builds on top of the rich C# capabilities provided by the C# Dev Kit and C# extensions. This extension integrates natively with the Visual Studio Code and includes multiple productivity features, such as a debugger, an analyzer, a code coloration. Okay, great. And you know, this down here, I always have issues with this. Okay, so it actually I don't know what is the problem with Visual Studio Code and .NET. Well, for Visual Studio Code, I love it as an editor, but it is mind-boggling confusing. And I think part of the problem is that with Visual Studio Code, what they wanted is they wanted a lightweight code editor such that anybody could write plugins for easily. And they accomplished that. But in order to be useful, you have to install plugins. And so if you want to write in Java, you have to use the Java plugin. If you want to write in C#, you have to use the C# plugin. If you want to write in C++, you have to use the C++ plugin. What that creates is a disconnected ecosystem of how to do things where there's no consistency from one experience to the other. So how you might compile and debug a program in C# might not be the same in C++, which might not be the same in TypeScript, which might not. So it's a very disconnected experience. And there's all these different requirements that Visual Studio Code requires you to install depending on what you're working on. And honestly, it detracts from what is otherwise a great editor. Like it's a wonderful editor, but it really suffers from the curse of trying to be too convenient. Okay, replace its contents with this. Okay, let's just do a full, don't even read the code, just replace it all. What is going on? Walking speed, jump power, mouse sensitivity, max look angle. We got physics. Okay, and this all looks like you're just updating. Okay. Attach the script. Okay, let's go back to Unity. Attach the script. Select the player in the hierarchy. Drag and drop FPS movement.cs in the inspector, or click Add Component. Okay, so drag and drop to the inspector. Okay, click the player hierarchy. Okay, I think I can just go down to Add Component. Did that work? Okay, yeah, because here's the FPS movement script. Okay, perfect. Check the camera setup. If you're using the existing main camera, ensure it's a child of the player, which it is. Position it inside the capsule near the top, 0.19. No, 0.9, my bad. Test the scene. All right, let's play it. This already is not a first-person shooter. Okay. So we have something, right? We have something, but the camera is looking at, and I can see that the camera indeed is a child. Position. Do you have the child? Okay. I am using the main camera as the camera. However, when I run the scene, I am looking at the capsule and moving with it as opposed to looking from the perspective of the capsule. All right, let's see what it says. This is probably something simple. Parent the camera to the capsule, which it is. In the hierarchy, drag the main to the capsule to make it. This ensures the player moves and rotates with the camera, which it is. Set the position 0.019. 0.019. Oh, this is -10. How'd that -10 get in there? I know, that's the problem. I'm almost certain that's the problem. Yeah, so you can see here. So we have basic WASD movement. Okay, perfect. Okay. Quick check, WASD, set from a realistic, why this happens. Okay, so we have that. Now, I was watching a video. Well, what do I want to do next? I want to paint some trees. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Okay. I saw in a YouTube video that a person was basically able to paintbrush trees onto the scene. Help. How can I do that? Not sure. It says, hi, Unity is fun. Yes, Unity is fun. Can you believe it? Not sure. I'm actually working in Unity as opposed to talking about politics or talking about work. Import a tree model. Let's see. Open the terrain. Okay. Brother. Okay. So I think what I need to do is get a tree model. Or do I? Create a terrain. Hierarchy, 3D object terrain. This creates a large flat terrain object in the scene. But I have the ground. 3D object terrain. Oh. Okay. I don't know. Oh, that's very big. Okay. What happens if I run this? Oh, God, that's bad. That's not good. Okay. Position and scale the terrain as needed. Example. Okay. We're just going to assume that the terrain is perfect as it is. This is a scale of 1:1. Is it literally one of these blocks? No. No. Wait. Well, what is 10? I change. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait a minute. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, I'm going to skip this optional step. Open the terrain tools for train programming and chess. That's where it's at. Thanks, man. Yeah, maybe we'll play a game of chess in a minute. Okay. Select the terrain. In the inspector, open the terrain component. Go to the Paint Trees tab. The third icon is a... Okay, wait a minute. Go over to terrain. Oh. Okay. Add trees to the terrain. In the Paint Trees tab, click Edit Trees, Add Trees. So here we are. Edit Trees, Add Tree. Okay, I got this little drop out here. select a... Okay. Click the tree prefab field. Select a tree prefab from your assets folder. That assumes I have one. Okay. All right. Real quick, where can I get tree prefabs? I'm guessing the Unity store, but we'll see. Trees. Okay, tree prefab. No. I want scary looking trees. Well, first of all, more than scary looking trees. Not sure it says procedurally generated. Yes, we're not there. Just calm down. Just calm down, okay? Calm down. Just don't get ahead of you. Oh! The tree collection pack from 2018. I mean, if it was good, or 2017, I am sorry. If it was good enough in 2017, then it's certainly good enough now. All right, I'm going to sign in off screen. I mean, come on. I literally just learned, I literally just attached a camera to the player object, and you're already over here like, well, when are you going to write GTA 6? Calm down there. Just calm down, okay? Get a code. Everybody wants a code to sign in. What is it? And Unity, man, Unity gives you 60 seconds to get the code. You've got 60 seconds before the code expires. Like, hey, yeah. Hey, screw you. Get this now. You got to do this now. Now. All right, here we go. Add to assets. Code. Open in Unity. Open in Unity editor. Perfect. Okay. Now I know I have to my assets. My assets. Tree collection. Perfect. Download. That's what we want. I like this dark vibe code. Not sure it says spooky. Yeah, I haven't turned any lights on. It was light when I started, and it's just gotten darker, and I just haven't bothered to turn a light on. So I don't even know what it... Oh, yeah. Let me look at myself. Ooh, yeah. Mysterious. Okay, so we have... Okay, let me import it. I don't know if I actually have to import it, but I'm going to assume I do. Okay. Wow, look at all. I'm just going to, you know what? All of that's getting imported. CSC. C-sharp code? C-sharp. What is CSC? I don't know. C-sharp. C-sharp C? C-sharp C. C. C-sharp C. C. All right, here we go. Okay, now we've got the terrain. Third edge. Add tree. Please assign a tree. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. Ooh. 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 Did you do the Rumba tutorial? No, I did not. I don't believe in tutorials. Tutorials are for the weak. Bend factor. 50. Add. Okay. Now. All right, this is what the forest is going to be for now. I hope you appreciate that forest, not sure. All right, let's see if we can walk in this forest. Okay, so I am guessing that this is very slow. But, okay, you can definitely see the trees. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I can walk through them, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so I have some questions for AI now. Okay, but that's perfect. Okay, now that I have the terrain, do I need the... Was it a cube? Rectangle? What was it? What was the floor? What was the floor? Plane. Do I need the floor / plane I added at the beginning? Not sure says nice. You need to add a collision. Yes, I know. I understand I need to add a collision box to all of them. No, you don't need the plane anymore if you've added terrain. Why? The terrain itself acts as a large walkable surface, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Can I just deactivate it? Like, I would feel a little bit better if I could just... I think I can. I think I can just do that. Yeah, okay. But... Oh, wait, no. I deactivated. I want to deactivate the floor. Okay. And then here I am, all lonely player. Okay. So we shouldn't get that, like, flickering anymore. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now... I want to look at what other terrain options I have now. Create neighborhood terrains. Paint terrain. Paint trees. Paint details. Terrain settings. Paint terrain. Oh. I don't know what I'm painting. I don't know what it looks like. It probably doesn't look very good. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh no, look, there we are. And then there's the not sure forest disappearing into the yonder. Okay, so apparently I didn't just paint. Apparently I erased the terrain. And okay, I think we can fix that like that. Easy. Okay, perfect. How can I add some texture? Grass, dirt to the terrain floor. Tree clouds. Yes. Yeah. It wasn't that I was falling. It was that the trees were floating. The trees started to rise above. Okay. So I think the AI is going to tell me is to do essentially what I already did. In the hierarchy, select the terrain object. Done. In the inspector, open the terrain component. Done. Go to the paint texture tab. This is the first icon brush at the top of the terrain settings. This one. Paint texture. Have you seen the agentic AI? Yeah, some of it's crazy. Though I still find even the agentic AI, on a macro scale, it still has challenges, but it's still very impressive. I don't know how much longer I'm going to have a job. Actually, I don't think I have to worry so much about a job, because I think what's happening is we're going to get into a weird area where it's going to be easier for companies to replace junior developers. But they're still going to need senior developers, because the AI is going to go awry, or you need to know how to talk to the AI. You're going to have to know... It's going to take some level of expertise to deal with the AI. So you're still going to have a need for senior developers, I believe. And they're not going to get replaced by AI. Good luck. I mean, you could try, sure. But I think what's going to happen, though, is you're going to have a need for people. You're going to have a need for like senior level developers that know how to use AI effectively. But you're basically eliminating the need for junior developers. And now, how do you make new senior developers if you don't have junior developers? That's the question. So I wonder if developers in general are going to go the way of COBOL programmers, right? Where you have these legacy systems that are very dependent on COBOL, but so few people have COBOL expertise that, so, it's hard to find a COBOL job, but when you find a COBOL job, you're going to make bank because so few people have those expertise. So I wonder if general, programming jobs are going to go a similar route. I don't know. All I know is that I'm just lucky I'm old enough where I think by the time AI is truly ready to take over the job of developers, I'll be retired. Someone needs to run the AI, right? Someone needs to run the AI, and I think that's where I think maybe a mid-level engineer, but mostly a senior level engineer. Because here's the thing: say you have a big legacy system like Windows, and you're going to tell AI, okay, AI, let's say it's agentic AI, add Mac support to Windows. And so AI is going to go and it's going to change thousands of lines of code in order to do this. And now what? Are you going to trust that the AI did that effectively? How do you test that? Oh, AI, test that. So now you have the AI test it. The AI says, oh, it's fine. It's great. The AI is like thumbs up. And so what? No. So there's still going to be a need for some. I think what's going to happen mostly is that the job of a developer is going to change quite a bit. It's going to change where it's using more natural language to prompt the AI, but you're still going to need to know how to or what to ask the AI. You're still going to have to know. There's still going to be some level of expertise required in order to effectively guide the AI. Because if you tell the AI just, oh yeah, add Mac support to Windows so that now Windows can run Mac programs. Can you imagine what's the testing on that? Do you think that AI is going to do that flawlessly? Do you think everything in Windows is still going to work as is? Of course not. Also, what if Boeing is like, oh yeah, add support for automatic landings? You going to trust that? Do you want to fly in a plane where the code to land the plane was written by AI? Are we there yet? I don't think so. I would bet, nowadays, 100% I believe that we are at a place technology-wise where a pilot, an airline pilot, could do their job remotely. I would say in most cases. Today, I took a flight from Montreal down here to the Washington, D.C. area. I believe the statement that a pilot could have done that flight remotely, that we have the technology to do that, I believe that is true. I believe that technology exists to have had that been done remotely. Do you want it done remotely? Would I have gotten on that plane if I got on? It was like a big sign that says, this flight is operated by a remote pilot. No, I'm not getting on that plane. I'm not. Because here's the thing. Even if the pilot had 110% the same access to the controls of the plane that he would have physically in the plane, the stakes are different. And you could make an argument that, okay, well, the pilot, without having to worry about the loss of his own life, that resolves him, or that frees him from any distraction of having to worry about his life, and therefore he could concentrate better on actually saving the lives of the people in the plane. I can see that argument. However, I can also see maybe not very easily, but I could see, yeah, man, I did everything I could. Oh well, on to the next flight. I could see that app, not sure it says shared fate. Yes. I want that shared fate. I do not think that, I don't think I will ever be comfortable I don't think I would ever be comfortable getting onto a plane, and that's an excellent term, not sure. I don't think I would ever be comfortable getting onto a plane where I did not have the same shared fate as the pilot. Just wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. If I got onto a plane and United Airlines like had a big sign, it was like, oh yeah, this is a remote controlled plane, I'm turning right around and I'm either taking another plane or I'm taking the train. Or you know what? I've driven from Washington, D.C. to Montreal before. It's quite a lovely drive. I've done it before. It's a long drive. You can do it. You do it about 9 hours. I would probably spread that out over 2 days. Maybe stop in New York to see a friend or two. And yeah, but no, I'm not getting on a plane with a remote controlled pilot. Hell no. Hell no. So do you want to trust? Do you want to trust AI programming a Boeing 740, or what about AI like doing an operation? Like if you need a heart bypass. Oh yeah, no, we got the AI heart bypass machine. It'll do it. Really? I'm thinking about that, and honestly, I don't know why. And maybe this is a weird thing. And tell me if Arpon. Hi there, guys. Tell me. Which would you trust sooner? An AI pilot or an AI heart surgeon? For some reason, I feel like I would trust an AI heart surgeon first. I don't know why. And maybe it's because if I die in the heart surgery, I probably won't know, right? They'll put me down. They'll put me out. They'll knock me out. The heart surgery goes terribly wrong. I just never wake up. That's a much different death than falling out of the sky at 35,000 feet, where you're free falling for like a good minute, half, 30 to 60 seconds. And then, just boom, that like 30 seconds of terror as opposed to just dying in your sleep. I don't know. Okay. What were we doing? I wanted to, not sure it says heart surgeon. Yeah, you would trust the AI heart surgeon before a pilot. Yeah, that's weird. That's very. I find that decision weird, but that's how this is one of those things where you feel it, right? Like, and like my feeling says I'm trusting the AI heart surgeon first. Apron says he trusts the pilot before he trusts the heart surgeon, an AI pilot before an AI heart surgeon. Interesting. No, I don't see it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because, okay, I think I know why. At least for me. The reason I trust or why I would trust the AI heart surgeon is that if we go back to the shared fate, there already is this level of disconnect where the doctor has no shared fate in the heart surgery. It's not as though if the doctor incidentally kills me, the doctor is going to die too. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I'd have to think about that, but that's interesting. I think that remote control technology is far more advanced. Yeah. Well, no, I have no doubt that remote control wise that pilots could fly a 747 transatlantically. I believe we could do that today. I don't think anybody wants to. I don't think anybody wants to be on that plane. But I think we could do it. I think we have the technology to do it. Whoa! Uh-oh. My microphone stand came to that. Give me a second, guys. Oh, no. What happened? All right, I got to turn the light on. Can't see anything. All right, I'll turn the light back off to get back into that spooky vibe. Okay. All right. So we wanted to paint the terrain floor. Let's see. Terrain floor. I think they're okay. Take a minute. No rush. Thank you. Also, most of the flying is already done. Yes, most of the flying is already done by computers, but you still have that human there in case something goes wrong, right? Now, will the human actually be able to do anything? I don't know. But even if he can't, I still like the feeling that maybe. Not sure says, can we add lava? You know what? Maybe we can. Okay, I just want to find a floor. Terrain texture, snow. I love snow. And if it says snow, no, actually, let's just go with the grass textures. But if it says snow, I am very likely to just click on it and say yes. Just yes. Okay, open in Unity. So how do we do this? We have to download this. Download. We have to download and then we have to import. And then, okay, import. Here we go. Easy, easy. I'm telling you guys, I am so looking forward to sleeping in my own bed tonight. We were at this Airbnb in Old Town Montreal, which I don't know if you've ever been to Montreal. This was my second time there, but this was the first time I'd actually spent any real time in Montreal. The first time I'd ever been to Montreal, I was there for one night, and I don't even think we left this was like 25 years ago. It was before 9/11. That's how long ago it was. And my girlfriend at the time and I don't think we even left the apartment. I literally think we got taken because we were just so exhausted. So we didn't even really see Montreal. But so this was the first time I actually got to see Montreal, and it was like it's very French. It's very, very French. Ooh. Okay. Wait, am I painting or am I erasing? And also, am I playing like copyright music? No, it says. Oh. All right, well, there we go. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. All right, delete brush. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to delete this brush. New brush. Do I need to provide... Okay, provide contacts. No, I don't want to share my address book with it. What is this? Terrain Collider. Provide contacts. I'm going to say yes. I don't... Okay, and then... Let's see. Nope. Didn't work. Okay, first let's make sure I can walk if I don't do that stuff. So I was getting ready to say, yeah, the astronauts, I had it in mind to actually play that in the background. But, yeah, last I looked at it, they had already landed, but they were still in the capsule.
Everyone, thanks for taking my question, and congrats on a successful end to the... And
we've so successful question. Very.
Have they been extracted from the capsule yet?
And from what you just said during this
NASA holds news conference. Okay, so there's the capsule. Oh wait, I don't think I actually saw it fall. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Located in the Gulf of America.
The Gulf of America. The capsule's gonna land in the Gulf of America. Greatest landing ever. Spectacular landing.
Back on Earth.
And there they are, back on Earth. Safe and sound. Yeah, I want to know what the physical therapy is that those people are going to have to go through. They've been well. I mean, it's not like we haven't had astronauts in haven't had astronauts in space that long. Man, I've been doing those spoonerisms. I've been doing those a lot. Oh, wait, no, spoonerism is when you spoonerism is when you swap the letters of the same word. Like I can't think of an example. Tax. Like cats, tax, like you swap it. So that's a spoonerism. But there's another name when you swap words, and I can't remember what that's called. Anyway, I want to figure this terrain thing out. Okay, let's see. Open the terrain. Let's follow the instructions. Go to the paint texture, which I didn't find the paint texture. Why am I not getting pop-up? I need the pop-up to tell me what this is. Create neighbor terrains. No. Paint holes. Oh, we figured it out, boys. It's not painting. I don't know why it's not painting. Paint texture. Paints the selected material onto the terrain texture. Okay. New brush. Okay, wait a minute. From shader, edit terrain. Do I need to I think the AI told me to add a layer. Paint texture, edit terrain layers. Okay, perfect. Create layer. All right. Create layer. Oh. Select a texture or import one. Okay, create layer. We'll do this one. I like that one. Okay. Okay, example. Okay, adjust texture settings. Is this my texture settings? New layer. Okay, easy. Tile size. Okay, tile settings, size to... Oh, look at that. Oh, that's terrible. Tile offset. Normal map. I don't have... Okay, here we go. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Okay, we're going to go with this one. Did I change it? No. Okay, I want some music back. Give me my music back. Okay. Terrain. Ah, I see. Okay. Terrain, new layer. Where can I change the... Okay. There we go. Oh. Wow. I just want to paint. Paint texture. I don't want to tile. I just want to paint. All right, let's just run this and see what it's like. Okay, I mean, that could be snow, right? Like, I mean, that looks legit. Looks legit. Oh, that tree bending is weird. I don't quite get why it's doing that. I mean, I know I did put like a bend in the trees, I guess, but all right. Now, I'm going to try and do something the old-fashioned way. I'm going to attempt to modify this script without the use of AI in order to make it go fast. So move speed 5. All I need to do is figure out how to, let's see. I could do something like, no. Move speed. Is there an auto in C#? Ah, AI. Okay, I said I wasn't going to use the AI, but I used the AI. Okay, float. I thought there was or is it var? Okay, it's var. I knew there was like an auto or a var in C#. I didn't know which one it was. Okay. So yeah, so if I'm holding the shift key down, multiply local move speed by 2. And then this should allow me to go faster. Let's see what happens. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff right there. Can you play some Molkat Doma? What is that? I recognize the I recognize that. I just don't remember what it is. I think we're going to play a game of chess in a minute. Oh, the Russian Doomer music. Ah. Okay, let me finish this song and then I'll play it. I think we made great progress. What do you guys think? I think we did great. Look at this. Oh, we can even jump. I didn't realize that the AI had it jump for me. Why can't I jump again? Is it like a recharge? This is the Not Shore Forest. Okay, this is perfect. It's still not letting me paint like I thought it would, right? Like for whatever reason. Wait, what happened to my? New terrain. It says enable tree colliders right here. It's selected. So I don't know why I can't. Let me see. I believe that was selected already. I'm not sure why it is letting me walk into trees. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. So what happened to my terrain layers? Where did my layers go? Oh, I got to select under here. I see. Okay, there's my layers. So there should be a way, I would imagine there is a way that I can say, I don't want this to be tiled. Okay, tile settings. What if I don't want it to be tiled at all? Brush size, opacity. Right? Like, I don't want it to be tiled. Weird. But I think we made some great progress. Like, call me crazy, but look at this map. I mean, this game is already, it's already pretty good at the way it is. We have the battlefield made. Yeah, it's just tiling. It's got to be easy to add hills. That was the other thing I was wondering. Okay, let's see if we can do that really quick. So I feel like one of these is, okay, paint details, terrain settings. This is a lot more. A+, no. A+. Terrain settings, let me see. No detail. Okay, let's see. Add texture. Okay. Oh, I see. Layer order. Oh, okay. Paint the terrain. Interesting. Hold down left click and drag across the terrain to paint the texture. Oh. All right, I'm already moved past that. I want to see how to add hills, and then I want to play a game of chess, and then I want to call it a night. How can I add some hills to the terrain? You can easily add hills, slopes, and uneven terrain in Unity's terrain sculpting tools. Okay, open the terrain sculpting tools. In the hierarchy, select your terrain, paint terrain tab. Okay, paint terrain. Oh, wait. Ooh, what? Oh, raise lower terrain. Oh. 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 Well, there's a rule in computers that if people can draw a penis, they will draw a penis. There you go. That's Penis Hill right there. Okay. Well, that was easy. Raise lower, smooth height, stamp terrain. All right. Set height. No. Okay. So let's Now we just need to figure out actually how to paint the terrain instead of this tiling. Oh, shoot. Nah. I lost. All right, so yeah, there are the hills, the snowy hills over there. I want to go. This is a big map. Oh, man, all this game programming's got me exhausted. No, so what I want to do, this was really... I have a game in mind that I want to... I talked about it a little bit the last time I streamed, but I don't know if you were here, not sure. Basically, the game is set in an apartment building, and you are the father of a family, and so you'll have a couple of NPCs. So I don't know if you ever played the... I don't know how old you are, not sure. But so back in like 2002, 3, on whatever PlayStation was out at that time, there was a game called The Thing, based on the movie The Thing, which is an excellent movie. If you've never seen The Thing, you got to see The Thing. It's a great movie. But that game had a really neat mechanic where, and other games have done it for sure, but I don't play a lot of games, so that's why this one stood out, because I played this game. But it had a neat mechanic where you had NPCs on your team, and you could kind of control them. You could tell them do things like, attack or guard or stay put, things like that. You could have them do things, and then you would use that ability to like foster teamwork in order to beat the game. So anyway, I was thinking I want to do something like that as best I can. But you are a father in an apartment building, and let's say I'm making numbers up. Let's say it's a 15-story apartment building. That sounds like a lot. So let's say it's a 10-story apartment building, and maybe your apartment's like right in the middle on the 5th floor. And like AI helped me write a story. Basically, AI wrote the story, but I refined it, which is kind of the case with a lot of AI stuff. But anyway, but you're a family, and you're like in a country, and like you're in a building, and soldiers come into the building, and they just start kind of slaughtering people in the building. And the object of the game is basically for you to get your family to the roof so that you can be saved. And then like one mechanic, a very simple mechanic in the game would be like every building kind of has like the handyman, the person who, the not the landlord necessarily, just usually the handyman of the building. So one mechanic of the game would be the handyman has a key to the roof, and you have to find the handyman who is either himself hiding from the people who are going basically from apartment to apartment killing everybody. So you have to find the key so that you can get to, or you have to find like a crowbar or something like that. So anyway, that's kind of the game. That's the gist of the game. That's kind of what I want to write. However, now that we have a mountain range shaped like penises, that who knows what we could come up with now. I mean, the world really is our penis. I mean, our oyster at this point. So who knows? Let's play game chess. We'll work on this a little bit more tomorrow. But the movie, The Thing was awesome. But the game for, I think it was PlayStation, whatever PlayStation it was at that point, the game was actually really good. It was one of the few games I actually played all the way through because I really liked it. Here's some Molchat Doma for you. I have no idea if this is going to get me copyright strike, but I don't make any money on this stream, so it's all right. Come on. All right, let's do this. I'm still not confident enough to play on my chess.com account. Okay, here we go. All right, we're playing black. I usually do pretty well under black. I don't know why. He opened on the queen side. Is this a London? I don't know. This isn't quite the London. We'll just go ahead and bring this out. He can take if he wants, but he's going to be taken on my terms. Do I drop back to just be annoying, but then he pushes down, and I go back, and he can't push because it's blocked. Let me make sure that I am... That was weird. Okay. What if I go here? 1, 2, 3, 1. No. I'm outgunned there. If I take, he takes and opens up his rook. If I take this horse, he takes there. That doesn't help me any. Maybe we just go there. No. Let's connect the rooks. Not sure says king to a5. Or knight to a5, I'm sorry. Knight to a5. And then what, to go there? To eventually go to c4? No, it's guarded twice. All right. I could be up here just to protect against that. Let's just do that. I have a feeling he's trying to make an attack. All right. So he wants to be a jerk. If he comes down, I take, he takes, and then I get to do Not Sure's move, knight to a5. What if I push up? He takes, I take, or he takes, I take with the knight. Why did I even not consider that? Why? Literally, why did I not consider that move? That was such a dumb move. No, if I push up, he's going to push down. I'm going to push up. I'm going to push up again. Take. I think I just push up here. I gotta be careful of this rook. His rook on the c file. I don't want to take, because that just gives his knight a place to go. So why don't I push up? He may take, in which case I can capture back. He takes. Then I have a knight that's unguarded. I have to move it anyway to go there. In that case, I don't like pushing up. What about this? I kind of like bishop to b4. Right? Bishop to b4. That's annoying. That also potentially cuts off this diagonal in general. Let's do that. I mean, he can put his rook here all he wants, but this is guarded. I could have just gone for broke. Nah, it's all right. If he takes... All right, he really wants to come down. So if I take, he takes with the queen. Okay, what if I put my knight on e4? Put my knight on e4. He takes with his knight. I recapture, and that is blocked. I like that. If he does not capture with his knight, I may take... Okay, so he did. So I take... So I obviously I capture back, but that is a free pawn. So he'll take with his queen. No. Where does that knight want to go? Here, probably. If that knight goes to c6, I will just take with my knight. I mean, there's no question about that. I could be annoying. What if I... No. Do I take? I take, he recaptures with the queen, but then that gives the queen this side of the board, kind of. Not Sure says, let's do some forking. Well, hey, if you see a fork on the board, let me know. I'm happy to fork. I'm leaning towards taking, but I'm not going to take. Because you only want to take if taking, you don't want to give your, you don't want to take and give your opponent the advantage when you take. So, and I feel like if I take this bishop, the queen comes over and gets on this diagonal, and I feel like that is helping my opponent. I can just drop back. I think that's the move. It's not a great move because the bishop is blocked, but it's a move. However, it does guard this pawn. All right, I think at this point I do want to just take. I take, if I take, he recaptures with the knight. I push up, he takes, I push there. Okay, he recaptures with the knight, I push up. All right, now I'm going to push up. This, I don't like that. Do this. Oh, excuse me. That was uncalled for and disgusting. Oh my God, not sure. How could you? What if I just bring my... Is he going to take? I should have pushed the pawn on e4. On e6. I should have pushed it up to e5. But I'll do it now. I'll do it now. This bishop over here on b4 doesn't seem to make a lot of sense right now. Could be good for that. The queen's guarding it. Okay, so he finally does take. Oh! Oh, this is not a good spot. Fork! Where's the fork? Where's the fork? Where? I don't... Where's the fork? Fork. I pawn. I mean, that's a fork. I'm going to do that. Offer the queen trade. Pawn F5. That's what I just did. That's what I just did. It's the only fork on the board. He's thinking. If he, I mean, all right. You could get the horsey. He's up a pawn. Let's see if he en passant. He's free to en passant. He's gonna en passant, and if he does, I'll take with my knight. He takes with his knight. I take with my rook. If I go here, if I move my rook to f7, where is he going to go? Is he going to go back? En passant. Yes, en passant is forced. En passant is a forced move. Little known fact. En passant indeed is a forced move. I think I was going to go here. Get this pawn. Not sure says G5. G5. Do you mean F5? Because I was at G. No. Okay, so he's guarding that pawn. Take. If he pushes down, I gotta be careful. If he pushes down. Good move. Well, the rook is dead no matter what. I can get a pawn and a bishop for it. If I go here, he takes. So I think that's the move. My rationale there is I'll get a pawn and a bishop for the rook. Not the greatest of trade, but meh. Or he decides he doesn't want to lose. Okay, so he decided he wanted to lose the bishop, and I go here. All right, in that case, I can go here. All right, so I think I have to go here. He'll take the bishop. I'll take the horse. Activating the king. Is that point positive? He's up a full piece. He's up 3 points, I should say. Interesting. If he goes here, still no forks. If he goes here, I take. I think I take regardless. Okay. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, he's going to get there first. If I go here, I think I'm just going to march the pawn, drop back. So he's going to have to push down. I'll push back. If he, okay, he takes, I take, no, he takes, I push up. Shit, he goes back. Wait, what? What happened? Wait, what? Oh, I made a move. Man, all right. That was an annoying game. Let's analyze that real quick. I want to analyze it at chess.com. I pay $100 a year for chess.com, so I might as well, actually use the money. I might as well actually use it. That was a total mouse slip, not sure. Because I was trying to draw the chart that I like the plan. Oh man! All right, where is learn analysis? That's what I want. You had a free knight to take? Did I? Okay, we'll figure it out. Let's see. Oh yeah, he had better accuracy than me. He had 2 great moves. Wait, go back. I had 2 blunders. He had 0 blunders. He was cheating. Absolutely cheating. No, he probably wasn't. Okay. Let's start. So I was black, wasn't I? Let me flip the board. How do I flip the board? Yeah. Okay. So this is all book move. Okay, great move for him. Excellent move for me. Look, best. This offers an exchange of pieces for equal value. Really, we just kind of, every move up to this point was just kind of book move, normal, standard boilerplate. And then I screwed up. So I moved my knight back here to d8. What should I have done? This overlooks a better way to move a knight to safety. Oh, how would that... A better way to move the knight to... Oh, what would it be? Like a sacrifice? That's a blunder. No. Here? In b8 was best. Oh. So the computer wanted me to move it here. I'm not sure what the exact difference is there, but okay. So I moved back there. Computer hated his move. I guess it's saying BH4. BH4 is best. H4. Oh. Interesting. Okay. So let's see. So we moved on. Computer doesn't know what the hell either of us are doing. Like, what? Your guys are idiots. Like, look at this. This is a string of blunders and all kinds of stuff. Chess wanted to rename the bishop for reasons. I heard about that, but it. So I guess it was renaming it because it is called elephant. Like in Spanish, I think it's afil, which means it's more or less like elephant. Afile. What is it? What is elephant in a? I want to say it's elefante. It probably is elefante. But I know bishop is afil in the Spanish, and I think it is in French too. But they did the same thing with the rook. Like they made a tweet like a month before with the rook saying, what if we rename this piece? So, but people, for whatever reason, I guess because a bishop is kind of a religious figure, people got really angry. Okay, so the computer for some reason thought taking my knight was just a genius move, like the best move ever. Like this guy is obviously Magnus Carlsen. And then me taking back is just like, yeah, I guess that's okay. All right, so then it didn't like that move. Taking the bishop was the right thing to do. That's good to know. Okay, that did feel like a bad move. It's also Lent. Okay, so they wanted to rename the bishop on Lent. I guess. All right, so queen takes. We knew that. Okay, so far I'm a genius. Computer did not like the fact that I was like, hey, you want to trade queens? Computer did not like that. So we traded queens. Didn't like that move either. Which really he should have en passant. G6 was best. I was hoping the computer would say that en passant was best, but it didn't. Okay, so he moved the knight down. I went up. I thought this was a great move, but he says no. Knight to b6 is best. Taking this. Huh. You had a free knight to take. Where? Where did I have the free knight? Okay, I'm going to watch. Okay, first of all, his other knight disappeared early. Okay, so there's the knight. Okay, so I'm going to watch this knight. This knight that is on f3. He moves it. I couldn't take it there. Still can't take it. Still can't take it. I can take it with a trade. I can still take it with a trade, not free. Can't take it. Can't take it. Cannot take it. So I think you might be mistaken, not sure. I think you probably aren't sure about that. No, I didn't have a free knight to take. Okay, so let's see. Fork. Where's this magical fork? There's no magical P. The pawn to f5. F5 is here. Okay, I'm going to back up some because there might be a delay. Yes, this was the... So could I have done that earlier? I could have done it here. Which actually was a good move. That actually was a good move. Because he probably... Yeah, that actually was a good move. Maybe. All right, let's just keep going. Where did I really screw up, though? I think I really screwed... Let's see. Around here... Yeah. Yeah, this was the mouse slip I wanted to take, but I don't think it would have done any good because I would have taken, he would have taken, I would have pushed up. Oh. Yeah, then he would have just gone here. But I could have gone there. Then he starts to push down and I can't do anything. Yep. All right, let's play one more game. I'm going to call it a night. I kind of want to program some more, but I don't want to talk. I mean, well, it's not even programming. I kind of want to work on the game some more, but I think I might just maybe tomorrow I might just live stream, but barely interact, because that's really going to hurt the entertainment value of my stream because you guys are so entertained. I've got Razman, you're on the mobile stream, Razman. You got to come over to the desktop. I just now checked the mobile stream and I see Razman. He's saying elephant equals elefante. I knew it was elefante. Alfil, your black bishop on your board is blocked by your pawns. Yeah. Come over to the desktop stream, Razman, unless, of course, you are on a cell phone. All right, we're playing white this time. Razman is in the house. Let me just move this over. I'm going to try and get both Not Sure and Razman on the screen at the same time. There we go. Perfect. Let's take the center. I don't... What is this? This guy's 1533? I feel like I should just push up. That is en passant. That is en passant. But I'm not going to do it because if I en passant, that helped me. I help him develop. He takes the center. I'm just going to develop. I think I'll come here. Razman's in the house on desktop now. There he is. My two buddies, Razman and Not Sure. Yeah, no, I switched over to the other screen and I saw a few messages from Razman. I feel bad. I wasn't ignoring you, man. I just wasn't looking at that screen. He pushes down. I come out. He takes. I take. Threatening this. He moves over. All right, now it's not so much of a thing. Or is he going to kick me out with this? Ooh, why would he do that? There's got to be a tactic here, right? Isn't there a tactic here somewhere? There's got to be a tactic. Oh no, I can't sacrifice because he might take with the. Okay, what if I take here? No, then he takes there. All right, maybe there is no tactic. Do you have a Git repo for your Unity project? Is it public or private? The one we just started tonight, I haven't committed anything to Unity tonight. the stuff we worked on tonight. What I want to do tomorrow or this week is I want to add a building. I want to add, well, I shouldn't even say a building. I want to add a cube that I can walk inside of. And ideally, I would add a staircase. So I would have a cube on top of another cube and then some staircase between them so that I could walk up and down the floors. All right, let me see. This is pinned. If I take, he can take 2 ways, 3 ways, really. I think I just want to connect my rooks. Maybe move my queen here with the thought of moving him there. Her, him, it. Maybe bring this rook over. Import apartment asset into... Yeah, no, that's essentially what I want to do. Import an apartment asset. Actually, I want to... For an actual game, I probably will end up going on Fiverr and hiring somebody to make an apartment asset for me. Okay. He definitely wants to go here. Maybe. If he does go there, I'll just take with my bishop. I'm not going to allow that to happen. I wonder how long he's going to allow this pin. Let me bring this over. It's weakening. It's weakening my. Is that my? Yeah, that's my king side. It's weakening queen side. It's weakening the queen side of the board, but it is what it is. We should make a SimCity game. No. I told you the game I'm making. Not short. Stop trying to talk me out of it. SimCity was a good. There is a SimCity. There is like a retro style sim builder game coming out. If it's not already out this year, I'll look it up in a second. Do I just drop back? This attack is pretty strong that he has coming over here. If I come here, he just goes there. I go here. Huh. So my bishop would end up on G3. I love SimCity 2000. SimCity 2000 was when I became a hacker. I was a hacker, man. I was a hacker because that was when I discovered the joys of hex editors, and you could load up the file name, like the game file in a hex editor, then search for the hexadecimal value of how much money you had. So if you had $32,545, you convert that to hex, search for that value, then change those values to FFFF. I don't remember how many bytes it was. Maybe it was 2, 3, 4. But you change it to FFFFFFF, and then you have all the money in the world. This feels bad retreating. No, he's going to come down. I'll go here. He's going to, if he goes there. Oh, wait a minute. I go here. Okay. I take with the knight. He recaptures. I take this, and that's exposing this. He takes. Fuck. He could do that, can't he? Crap. That's a great move for him. Push that pawn. God damn it. Maybe he won't see it. Pawn that. No, he didn't see it. That's good. I think that would have been the best move for him, because that would have actually guarded his knight. But I'm not sure it says F. Yeah. No, that's And then SimCity, but that was such an easy exploit, or no, it's not even an exploit, really. It's like, it's just a functionality of the game. But it was such a common exploit or thing that they fixed it in a later game, or like in the next version of SimCity, whatever the next version was. This bishop is kind of useless. Oh. But if I take, he takes with this bishop, opening up that file. I mean, if I bring it there, what's the point of it, really? This is locked. This is a closed position with these two. So I'm tempted to take. Yeah, I think. Not sure it says bishops are best in the middle, but my middle is locked down right now. I can't. I mean, if I could put the bishop here, I could put him on c4 or on d3. He's not going to do any good. Razman says don't trade c4, but if I do c4, he's going to come down. He's going to hit me with b5 is what he's going to do. All right, I'm going to listen to Razman. And here comes b5. b5's coming. Watch. I'm telling you, b5's coming. It's the whole point of pushing a6. Yeah, told you. All right, so I just drop back. I think I can, I'm going to move depending on what his next move is. Okay. That's a useless move on his part. I'm going to move my knight here with the thought of putting on f5. And then f5, I can get rid of this knight. I'm sorry, this bishop. He'll come up. If I move my queen, I would have a discovered check. I'm not sure how I can exploit that yet, but I'm thinking I'm thinking I might be able to win his queen. I haven't visualized it yet. I'm still working on the visualization, but I'm thinking I can win his queen. I think. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my God, it's already 9 o'clock. My wife's probably in bed. I'm going to be there soon. I'm telling you, after spending, I think it was 4 or 5 nights in Montreal, the bed, like I really liked Montreal, but man, the bed at the Airbnb we were at was horrible. It wasn't horrible, but it was one of those, it was like it must have been an older bed, but it sank in the middle. So if you're sleeping, you're sleeping with your lady, you both kind of just fall into the middle of it. It was awful. It was awful. I don't think I got a decent night's sleep while I was there. Okay, so I think he knew that I want to come here. This is a good outpost square. I know that chess term. That's an outpost square because the knight can go there and there's no pawn on either side that can kick the knight out. So it's a good outpost. Do I have anything better? No. I don't think so. All right, let me go here. But yeah, so that bed in Montreal. Oh, but Montreal is a really cool city. If I go here, he takes, I take back with check. He moves over. Let's think about this. Wait, what if instead we go here? He takes... Queen to g3. I was thinking about that too, about lining him up. But the thing is I don't know if I have time because... I mean, because if the queen is on G3, then this right here is a devastating move. That's like game over right there. All right, fuck it. Queen G3. Really threatening checkmate is really what we're doing here. Oh. Queen G5 is what no. Wait. Queen G5 to E7. G5, E7. Where's E7? E7. Why would I go E7? Oh. Yeah, I could win that. It's protected. But I think I think the move here, depending of course on what his move is, I think the move here is just to take this bishop right here. That's threatening checkmate. And I don't know that he has an answer to that. I don't think he does. If my bishop is here on H6, and let's just say he moves this pawn here, right? And so I'm on H6. I don't think he yeah. Not sure says he's dead. Yeah, I think he is. Not sure says I'm giddy. Okay. Ah, Jesus. What the hell was that? Oh my God. I am so looking forward to sleeping in my bed tonight. And I've been working on my laptop for the past 5 days. So there was this first day we were there. We go out. We were like, okay, it's breakfast. Let's go to breakfast. And we go to this croissant place, this cafe. Very, very French. Very, very French. We go to this cafe. And I get this croissant ham sandwich. It has like ham, cheese, this weird mayonnaise. And then it was so delicious. This croissant was amazing. Okay, wait. I think he's dead. He might come here? No, he can go here. I think I just take. He takes back. Yeah, no, I just take. He takes back, and then that's checkmate. Yeah. A croissant. Not fair. 3 against Mucilex. Yes, yeah, Razman. But all the moves that we made, I would have made on my own. I would have made without you guys. I didn't need your help. But anyway, but no, I have okay, I'll play one more. Don't help me. I mean, help me if you want, but try not to help me. But so we go and I get this ham and cheese sandwich with this mayonnaise. Oh my God. It's very stereotypical, but the French, and I know Montreal is not the French, but it's French. They really do croissants well. Like last time I was in Paris, which I think was 2022, I can't stand Paris. Paris is a dump. Like, I don't know if you've ever been to Paris, but it's just like a huge ghetto. It's a dump. Paris is a dump. But the freaking croissants are, and I'm gonna use the term that the kids use, are off the hook. Like the croissants are freaking amazing. So I go to this place. This croissant with ham and cheese sandwich was so good. I kept talking about it to my wife. I'm like, we need to go back there. So okay, Sunday, I get the idea. Hey, let's go there for dinner. I get this idea at like 5:30. They close at 5 on Sunday. Ugh, okay, whatever. Fine. They're closed at 5. I don't know what to do. All right. They close at 5, right? And so I'm like, all right, well, I'll just have to go Monday. Yesterday, I because I'm doing like my travel YouTube thing. I'm like talking like, yeah, man, we're going to go get these croissants. It's going to be so awesome, blah, 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 blah. And like, I hand the camera to my wife and I'm like, I want you to film me as I walk into as I'm walking up to the up to the door of the croissant place. And she does. I walk up. It's closed. Monday afternoon or evening. Oh, it was like afternoon. We went for lunch. Monday afternoon. It's closed. And all I'm thinking about is this goddamn croissant that I had there. So we start looking around at like, okay, well, this isn't the only cafe in town. It's not the only game there is. So I'm like, all right, well, wait, where do I want to go? I think I want to go here. So we start walking around, but like I'm just convinced that no matter what we find is going to be garbage. I'm convinced that we're just not going to be able to find another place that has a croissant that's good. So we end up going to get like Korean, right? Like some Korean buffet or I don't remember exactly what it was. Here. This is a terrible game. So yesterday, I'm disappointed because I'm unable to get this goddamn croissant. So today we were like, okay, we need to be in an Uber on the way to the airport at 9:30 in the morning. That's our goal, to be on the way to the airport at 9:30 in the morning. So I'm like, okay, I look online. I'm like, okay, they open at 8:30. They open at 8:30 in the morning. We can go there and we can get breakfast. And like I tell my wife, you know what? Let's just get our bags. It's right around the corner from the Airbnb. We can just carry our bags there and eat them. I mean, we can eat there and then we can just catch the Uber from the croissant place and go directly to the airport from there. So we go to the croissant place. What happened? Oh, he resigned because he saw how good I was. I told you guys I didn't need you for this. So I go to the croissant place. We both go. We take our bags in, and we carry everything in. We shuffle in. We get a seat right by the door. And I'm excited. I'm like, you know what? Because they had 2 croissant sandwich options. They had the ham and cheese option that I had the first day or the second day really, but that I was so in love with. They had that option. And then they had a breakfast croissant with like an egg, cheese, and like but the key is that it had this mayonnaise. It was the same mayonnaise, and I asked if it was the same mayonnaise that they had on the ham and cheese sandwich that I got because it was the mayonnaise was delicious. So I say, okay, yeah, I want the breakfast sandwich. What does this motherfucker tell me? Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have any croissants, but we can put it on a bagel for you. Literally for 3 days, I have been trying to get this croissant again. 3 days. They were just missed the Monday. They were closed the second day, and now the third day, he's telling me they don't have the croissant. Oh my God. And I just, my face. And my wife, I made this face and this noise, and my wife just is like, "Are you okay?" I was visibly upset. And so I'm like, "Fuck it." I didn't say that, but I'm like, "Fuck it. I'll just order the bagel. We'll go sit down and eat this fucking breakfast, and I'll have to come back to Montreal in 6 months to get this goddamn croissant again." And I think the guy could tell how upset I was because lo and behold, when he delivered me my breakfast, it was on a croissant. So he must have known he could have seen how visibly upset I was that there was no croissant and that I had been trying to get a croissant, and I finally did. And but it finally worked out. I had my croissant and it was good. It was delicious. This place, I'll show you where this place was. Here, I'm going to take you on a little tour. I'll take you on a little tour and then we'll call it a night. I know this is not what you got. I think you guys probably hate it when I talk about traveling, but I don't care. I love traveling. So in Montreal, we were staying right around here. Is this not on my bookmarks? Where is the Basilica? Let's see. The Basilica. Do the Canadians hate Americans more? I kept saying how I was tempted to be when they asked me for my passport, what? Since when do you need a passport to go into the 51st state? But no, I don't think they hated us. I mean, I didn't notice anything. I mean, but I'll tell you one thing. The last time I went to Canada in 2023, I think that the dollar was like $1.15, $1.20 to $1, right? So the US dollar was stronger, but it wasn't a ton stronger, right? It was like $1.15 to $1.20 when I went in 2023. The U.S. dollar, for whatever reason, was very strong. I don't know if it's the U.S. dollar was very strong or the Canadian dollar is very weak right now, but it was like $1.45 to $1 right now. So it was actually really cheap. It was not really cheap, but it was cheap. So here's the Basilica, plus the arms. We were staying, I think, like right here, Sonder. And then the croissant place is you came out of the building, you took a right, then you walked up this road here. That was right here on this corner, right here. This one. Yep, that's it. Cafeteria. Oh, there. Cafeteria. But it wasn't there when I was trying to get a goddamn croissant. No, it wasn't there. And they were sans croissants. No. It's a good place. Oh, my God. Those croissants were just so goddamn amazing. No, Montreal's a pretty cool town. I mean, like, we went all over. Oh, you stayed at Nashua says I stayed at a Sonder in Rome. Okay, nice. I mean, yeah, the Sonder was fine. It was very like, we're a hotel, but we're going to post our hotel rooms on Airbnb, but whatever. Walked all around Notre Dame. There's a little Ferris wheel that's over here somewhere that we went around. There's a little market. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like with accidentally found the red light district where like every other building was massage. And here's a pro tip for the guys out there. You can always tell how reputable a massage parlor is by how can I put this? By how hidden the inside is. So the more hidden, the thicker the curtains in the window, the more reputable the massage parlor. But literally in Chinatown, because Chinatown was like somewhere, it was like over here, right? It was like over this part. Chinatown, it was nothing but massage parlors and Korean barbecue. That's all Chinatown. Oh yeah, Montreal Chinatown. That's all it was. My wife, God bless her heart, she's so excited about Chinatown. That's like how I was, as excited as I was about those croissants. That's how excited she was about Chinatown. She's Asian, so Chinatown kind of means Asia Town, right? Because it's not just Chinese. You can see here it's got Vietnamese, it's got Korean, it's got all kinds of stuff. So she's just excited about. And we went to this Chinese restaurant. It must have been right over here somewhere. Let me find it. I'm just curious now. No. Where did it go? Okay, wait. Is that the... I think this is it. Yes, this is it. This is the Chinese place we went to. So we went to this place. Oh, my God. First of all, it's filled with Asian people. Which I'm like, this is authentic. This is going to be the authentic experience. My wife is just as happy as can be. She is just like, this is very authentic. Oh, I can't wait to eat. The food was awful. It was awful. It was terrible. But everybody loved it. And so this is a difference of the cultures, right? Just a difference of the cultures where my taste buds were just not accustomed to this food. And and also another thing. Oh, here's another tip. I didn't notice this when I was in St. John's, Newfoundland in 2023, but I definitely noticed this on this trip, that tipping in Canada, at least in Montreal, tipping is more out of control in Montreal than it is in the United States. It is crazy. It is every single place you go asks for a tip, and the default is 20%. 20%. But you know what? If I'm ordering a croissant and they're just reaching in and or a cookie or whatever, I have no shame. And you can downvote me all you want, but I have no shame pushing that no tip option. No tip. Thank you. Or sometimes they hide the no tip option. Custom 0.00. Thank you. I have no shame. No shame in pushing that no tip 0.00 option. That's me. That was my nickname in high school. No tip 0.00 kid. That's me. All right, guys. Well, it's been fun. Not short, Razman. Thanks as always for joining. We're going to work on this game a little bit, maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then yeah, maybe we'll do it tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully you guys are around. Immigrants and socialism, Not Short says. Not Razman says, I do that too with tips. Hell yeah. No tip 0.0. It's not just a tip. It's a way of life. That's how I like to think about it. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. We'll work on that game some more. I'm going to look for an apartment asset, and we'll see if we can walk into the apartment. I mean, we did what we did in like 40 minutes. Like it was quick. I should just if I spent 2 hours on this thing, I'd probably be done with it. But I don't have the focus. Anyway, thanks, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.